I'm Donald Hilliard Jr., and I'm the senior pastor of Cathedral International, Perth Amboy, New Jersey. And we want to encourage you to visit us at one of our amazing services in Perth Amboy at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m., in Asbury Park at 9 a.m., or Plainfield at 12:30 p.m. You know, there are so many things going on in the world. There are so many roads that you can take. There are so many answers that we seek and so many questions for which there are no answers. We do believe that you will find a friendly, welcoming face here at Cathedral, and we encourage you to bring the whole family. Come as you are. In these lazy, hazy, hot days of summer, come as you are, and together let us find hope in the midst of times and situations that seem hopeless. There is hope in Jesus Christ. God bless you. I look to see you, and in fact, come up and shake my hand personally and let me know that you saw this, and we will welcome you in a special way. Thank you. I'm looking for you. Come and see you soon.
But I told you four things. I told you faith, hope, grace, and glory. But if that's all that we have working on the inside of us, if that's all the equipment that we have that confirms that we're built to last, if that's all the equipment that we had in us that causes us to rise, now they're imperative, right? They're imperative. But before they can be activated, there has to be something else within. And not really something else, but someone else. That there's someone else who's indeed been the source of faith, hope, grace, and glory for his people, even from the beginning of ages. He's the one, the true and the living God, the one who made the paradox presented by Maya Angelou and the Apostle Paul possible in the first place. He's the one who was in the beginning. He was God, and we called him the Word back in the beginning. Y'all remember in the beginning? He's Mary's baby and the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. Does anybody at 11 o'clock know who I'm talking about? Is there anybody in here who has ever lost everything, but something within was Jehovah Jireh and provided for you? Is there anyone in here who's ever been sick, but something within you was Jehovah Rophi and made you well? Is there anyone in here who's ever lost some people in their life? A husband left, your children left, a wife left, and you were all by yourself, but someone within you was Jehovah Shammah, and he was with you all along, and you never were really alone. Is there anybody in here who has had all hell break loose in your world, but something within was Jehovah Shalom, and you're sitting here today with your right mind, or at least something real close to it? Is there anybody here that what came was meant to take you completely out, but it could not because he was something within? Because he was something within. Is there anybody in here who can say that I have someone within me, and his name is Jesus, the one true and living God, the only begotten Son of God the Father, and greater is he who is within me than he who is in the world? I wonder, is there anybody here this morning that would say, I don't care, come what may, I'm gonna serve the Lord until I die? That living, he loved me, dying, he saved me, and all these years later, he still walks with me. He still talks with me. He still tells me that I am his own. Is there anybody here who can say that they have someone within? The old song said, something within me that holds the reins, something within me that banishes pain, something within me, and I can't explain, but all that I know is there is something within me. Come on, 11 o'clock Cathedral. Is there anybody in the room Jesus, very deeply stained within. Jesus, sinking to rise no more. Jesus, the master of the sea. He heard my despair and cry. Is there anybody in here that from the waters he lifted you? And now, you're safe. For a few moments, when you passed through the waters, you thought they would drown you, and you went through the fire, and you thought it would surely burn you. But here you are. You're not even soggy. You don't even smell like smoke because of Jesus.